Hey guys, Dan with you today. What's up? So today we're going to talk about how to take self pictures with a GoPro. So there are a lot of us out there who have GoPros and we would love to be able to take great skate pictures with them. They're an awesome camera. But the problem is a lot of us are often alone, or if our buddies are with us, usually they suck at taking videos or photos. And getting a picture at the right perfect time for skateboarding is super difficult unless you're a seasoned pro, which I'm not. I wish I was, but I'm not. So I'm going to show you how to do it by yourself. There's two things that you need to know. You need to know how to adjust the camera and how to do it in post-production. Okay, so now the first step in getting a great picture is we need to adjust our GoPro. So we're going to go into GoPro settings and select 60 frames per second. So 60 frames per second will help us get a super clear and focused image, since we're only going to use one of those frames as our picture. The downside to using 60 FPS is we do need a lot of light, and GoPros already aren't super good in low light situations. So we're going to need to film when it's super sunny out, or if it's indoors somewhere where it's really lit or you have a lighting setup. The 2.7K option and the 4K option don't film in 60 frames per second on my Hero 4 Silver. So that's why I'm using 1080. But 1080 is enough to get an awesome picture. So it's not a problem. So once our camera is adjusted, we need to set up our shot. What you want to do is use a tripod. You can use a full-on huge tripod or one of these cheap little tripods. The advantages of these little tripods is you can get them really low on the ground to get super awesome angles. So using a tripod, the thing is, since there's no movement, there's a lot less blur in the image. So that's why we're going to use a tripod, since we want to do a picture. Tripods are the way to go, so not handheld. All right, so we're going to set up, select our angle, do our trick. We might try it once or 5,000 times if we're not lucky, but once we have a take that we're happy with, now's the time to go into post-production. So for post-production, what you need to do is you need to get into GoPro Studio here, and we're gonna import a new file. So I got one here. All right, so this is a Smith grind I did a few weeks ago. I'm just gonna mute the video. All right, so let's see. We're gonna try and find where the grind is. So it should be about here. All right, so this is the Smith grind I would love to get a picture from. So I'm gonna go just a little bit before the trick. Doesn't need to be a lot. Here, this is perfect. You're gonna click here, which is the mark in. You're gonna go, and after the mark out, which is here. So you see, you only have this little space here, which is highlighted. We're gonna go to add to conversion list and convert all. So since this is the video which lasts about 2 or 3 seconds, you can see it converts super quickly. So we're going to go here, blank template, and create. Then we're going to go, our video is here, click on the video. It usually goes to Pro Tune automatically, which is here, so you can go to none. You're going to see my video is really washed out. That's because I film in a flat color profile and with Pro Tune. So I'm not going to get into that today. What that does is you need to do a lot more color correction in post, but it gets better result. But yeah, that's another story. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the perfect, I'll just mute it so you don't hear a grind at slow motion. All right, so we're going to find the perfect moment to do it. So let's see. All right, now's the grind, and now I'm out of frame. Here, I'm not fully locked in yet. All right, now I'm fully locked in. So this would be a sick picture. So what I'll do is you can select a filter here, like 1970s, off center. There are many filters you can choose. All right, so this would be none. This is GoPro Pro Tune. So I'm gonna select Pro Tune since I'm not doing color correction for this one. So you have image control over here. You can adjust the contrast to get more or less, the exposure, the sharpness, the saturation. I want to go a little bit more saturated. So here, this looks a little bit better. Sharpness is great. Exposure, exposure. Yeah, this would be exposure. That's pretty good. All right, so once you've adjusted everything to your liking, what you need to do is go to File here, Export, Still Image. So you have small, medium, large, actual size. Go to actual size. Export. Give it a name. I'm gonna go to desktop and I'll do Smith grind to test, and I'll save it. So now it's saved. I'm just gonna close this here. So I don't want to save what I just did. So I should have Smith grind to test. So here, I put it on the desktop. So now you have a sick skateboard picture that you took yourself, and you can have fun learning color correction, Photoshop, Lightroom. There are a lot of programs to make this look better, but if you want to do it quickly and easily, this is the best way to do it. You can do it yourselves. So that's really cool. So that's how you get a cool skateboarding picture that you can do by yourself, super easy. So that's with a GoPro. So all right guys, that's it. If you like the video, as always, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. See you next time, and hope you liked it. All right, I'm out. Ciao.